car series so far. I don't know, that's like my mommy car. These are some of the pieces that I recently made. Genuinely, the last week of the year does not even exist to me. The day after Christmas, after that, until January, I am checked out. Really, nothing's gonna get done. I thought I would vlog this last week of the year, my last video of 2023. The state of my apartment right now, I definitely wanna get this cleaned up today. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the type of person that I am, I will rip down every single Christmas decoration the second Christmas is over. I know some people leave their stuff up till the end of the year, but the morning I wake up on December 26th, I'm like, yeah, take it away. Thank you. Okay. Teeth are clean. I'm gonna go to the pottery studio and check on some pieces that I had fired. And then I have some pieces that I just recently made that I wanna put some underglazing on, which is basically when you put glaze on before. I'll just show you. I just wanna paint some cute little stripes on it, make some designs maybe, and I'll show you what I've made recently. Because I made some really cute stuff. None of it was ready in time for Christmas, which was very humbling because I thought I was gonna be able to give like handmade little gifts. It's fine. These are some of the pieces that I recently made. I've been making a lot of like little plates, bowls, but like tiny versions. And then this one I kind of messed up, so I made it into this weird ambiguous shape. But I'm gonna paint them, maybe add a cute little design or something. Made myself a little breakfast. If you like toast and you like butter on your toast and you don't do this already, put a little bit of salt on top, just a crack or two, and it makes it taste so much better. I used to not do that, and then one day a friend did it and I was like, this is revolutionary. I can't believe I haven't been doing this my whole life. I don't know why, I feel like it just brings out the flavors more. I went to my first Pilates class since November. I haven't done a workout class all of December. I kind of just checked out and was really enjoying myself for the holidays. No regrets there, but it felt really good to get back into it. I've just been craving to work out, and sometimes it's nice to take a step back because I was going every single day, every single week for a few months straight, going to different workout classes and stuff. It's kind of nice when you take a step back and then you get re-excited about it, and I definitely feel extra motivated. I was gonna wait till the new year to go back, but I was like, why would I wait? If I start now, I can get a little bit of momentum going. So I just spent the last hour or so going through different things in the apartment, getting rid of stuff, trying to just do the New Year's cleaning before the new year because I don't want to do it this weekend. I want to do it get it done during the week. What day is it? Wednesday? So that felt good. I matched my comforter duvet. This little onesie is from Free People. I'll link it on the screen if you want to match. It's super cute. Anyway, the reason I started this clip to talk about something very important, my opinions and thoughts on the ACOTAR series so far. If you don't know what this series is, it is a blockbuster fantasy series that has just taken the world by storm, and it's one of the most hyped book series that I've ever heard of, honestly. I just finished reading the first 2 books. They are not tiny. It's not like a cute little coffee table read. You are invested in this, you are putting in time, you are putting in effort. It's honestly like a relationship reading this book. I was told that the second book would be better than the first, and you guys are right. The second book is one of the best books I've ever read. I think the story is so captivating and entertaining, and I've never been so emotionally invested in a book that's not even like real life, because it is a fantasy book. You get so addicted to the characters and also the way that this author writes. She offers a lot of detail, which in the first book, I feel like a lot of it was kind of setting the scene, setting the tone, letting you enter into this new world that she's creating. So it's kind of, it takes a lot of brain power to read, but I will say once you get through this book, if you can power through this, it's still really good. And you can get to this, it will blow your mind. I was shaking in my boots reading this, especially like the last 100 pages. I will probably be searching for that same feeling for the rest of my life. Honestly, I haven't been addicted to a series like this since I read maybe The Hunger Games or Twilight for the first time in like middle school. So anyway, I haven't started this one yet. I'm probably gonna start it tonight or tomorrow. It's A Court of Wings and Ruin. It's the 3rd book in the series of 5, I think. This one is a monster. It's 700 pages long, so it's probably gonna take me a bit, but where this book left off, I'm so excited to read it. So even if you're not a huge fantasy person, I had never been interested in fantasy or wanted to read it, but so many people were like, just give it a try, so I did. I love this series. I definitely feel more open to reading more fantasy books because I think it's just super fun. It's kind of like watching a TV show, but in reading form, obviously. What? Comment down below, let me know what your favorite book or books were this year. I would have to say this one takes the top seat, and honestly, any of the Abby Jimenez books that I read this year were my absolute favorites. Yeah, let me know, because I want to know which ones were your favorite this year so I can add it to my reading list, even though, does it look like I need any more books? Absolutely not. It's okay. Making chicken and cheese quesadillas tonight. So right now I'm prepping the vegetables. So far we've got red onions, we're gonna put green onions in there. I made this bowl. I'm in my dad's 4Runner right now. I'm gonna go pick up Coda from the Bed and Biscuit, the doggy hotel, because my parents were gone on a trip, so he was there because he couldn't stay with me because I'm not allowed to have dogs in my apartment. So I'm gonna go pick him up. I'm in my dad's car because he has a kennel back there for him, so he's nice and safe. Also, side note, dream car. I love a 4Runner. It is like, I don't know, that's like my mommy car. He's a tugger. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank you. Coda, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Coda. Yo, Coda. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go home, buddy. Let's go home. Coda is in the car. He's kind of freaking out a little bit. I think he's just so excited. I'm gonna head home now. Honestly, am I in neutral? What? I don't even mind the drive out here, even though it is pretty far. I love this side of the island. I think it's so beautiful and nice. It's just so lush and green. Hold on. I'm not used to driving this army tank. I just love driving through all the different neighborhoods here because it's just so pretty. The neighborhoods are so pretty. The houses are gorgeous. There's a lot of like quaint old homes. It's just so, oh. Okay. For a long time, I actually thought I wanted to live in this area and buy a house here one day, but that came and went. However, I would just always love this side of the island. It's just like, look at this. Literally insane. I got his little Christmas present here with me that I'm gonna give him. It's an apple because he's obsessed with them. Anytime he hears my mom cutting them in the kitchen, it's a very specific sound. He will like run to the screen door and watch her make them. He's just obsessed. So got him a little apple plushie.
Look. Whoa. Sit. Good boy. Down. You ready? Yay!
Not the socks and sandals. I'm so sorry. Should be outlawed. Oh.
Do you like it?
Y'all remember this room? It's always such a weird feeling coming back in here because this is the room where I grew up, and you know that if you've been around for a while, and if you're new here, you're probably like, what is going on? Honestly, I would prefer if you didn't go back to my old videos. I mean, the internet is yours to use. You can do whatever you want because those videos are up, but this room has been through so many phases. It was a Justin Bieber fan page room. It was, I had like a pink wave theme going on. I had so many different, she's seen it all. She's seen all my phases. But yeah, now it looks like this. My mom made it really cute. It's a cute little guest room. I don't really stay here anymore, but it's pretty cute. Sometimes when I just want to feel something again, I'll come up here. And usually that'll do the trick. That was so nice and needed. I haven't gone to the beach since I think September. I know it's been over 2 months since I had a proper beach day, but it just felt so good to be in the sun. I feel like I haven't seen the sun in a while. On Oahu, it's been so like rainy and gloomy for the past month, and I liked it at first. I love the rain for a week, and then after that, I'm just like, I definitely got a little bit of sun, so I'm happy about that. I also brought a journal with me just to kind of reflect a little bit on this year, and then I set up a little page to kind of write down what I want next year to look like. I put goals, intentions, my word of the year, and why I'm choosing that word, and then a little section to write a message to me for 2024. I did a little recap for 2023, and that felt really good. I think reflection is always really important. Reflecting on what you learned, what you did, what worked, what didn't work. I always like to do that going into a new year. This is also like the 5th journal I've ever started. I don't know if I'll ever finish a journal in my life at this point because I'll get super into it for a few weeks, fill out the first 20 pages, never write in it again. Maybe this will be the one. I highly doubt it. We'll see though. Anyway, right now I'm actually gonna go to the pottery studio again and see if my pieces are done. Hopefully they are. I'm dying to see how they turned out. So let's go see. I'm not exactly obsessed or like that proud of these pieces. They are the first ones that I made myself without the instruction of a teacher ever since getting my own membership. This is the first one. It's this cool little mixed clay bowl, kind of like a ambiguous shape. I do love the way the mixed marble turned out. I added little legs on the bottom, but this one's okay. I did that same technique, but this one, the black clay, or I guess kind of more brown clay, showed a lot more. You can't really see too much of the white clay that I used. I do like the shape of this one. I think it's pretty cool. I definitely like rounder shaped pieces. And then these ones, I thought I was onto something with them. I don't think I was. I messed up this bowl. Initially, it was just supposed to be a nice even bowl. I messed up the walls, so before it dried, I kind of morphed it into this weird shape. I do like the color. I just think it's kind of, I don't know. It is funky and it is cute. I just don't know if I'll do this again. And then this one is the one I was most excited about, but the most disappointed by. I tried to do like a bubble mug, like a bubble handle. So I individually made little balls of clay and tried to attach it to each other, but it kind of just looks like a weird caterpillar kind of thing. And I thought it was gonna be super cute. I do think the mug is super cute. I just think the handle's kind of funky looking. But yeah, those are my pieces. Work in progress, work in progress. I wanted to end off this video since it's my last video of the year, and if you're watching this the day I post it, tomorrow's 2024. I wanted to recap a little bit, reflect, and talk about some of my goals that I have, some of the intentions that I'm setting going into this new year. I have a love-hate relationship. I think the new year marks a great fresh start for starting something new, getting remotivated, but I'm also like, sometimes I would just put so much pressure on myself and I'd be like, oh, new year, new me. And then like nothing would literally change. You can set all these goals, you can have all these ideas for what you want your life to look like, but if you don't do the things you say you're gonna do, nothing's gonna actually change, even though the year changed. Anyway, I'm attempting to do a version of 75 Hard with Micah. It was his idea. He was like, we should do this challenge together. So I'm really excited. I think I'm going to vlog my experience about that. And I'm probably going to vlog a little bit more consistently, maybe on my TikTok. So stay tuned for that if you want to see my 75 Hard journey. I'm kind of like freaking out about it, but I'm also really excited because I feel like I haven't had a challenge in a very long time. But anyway, 2023, what a year it was. I think this was a huge year for me, mentally, on a personal level, and also on a business level. I think on a personal level, I grew a lot this year. This was the year that I finally went back to therapy and really worked on the things I had put off for so long. I learned a lot this year and I grew a lot this year, and I'm proud of myself for that because it's not always easy and it's not always pretty to do those things and face those parts of yourself. But I'm really happy to the place that I've come. There's obviously a whole lifetime more of learning to go, but I'm very proud of myself for that because it was scary to start, but one of the best things that I think I ever did for myself. I had a big change this year. I live with a boy now. I live with Micah, which you obviously already know, but I moved in with my boyfriend. My boyfriend moved in with me here. And so living with someone, that has been a whole new experience that has taught me a lot about myself, a lot about relationships, a lot about him, and it's been such a learning and fun experience. And I feel like, considering the horror stories I would hear and all these negative things that some people would like plant in my head, it has been genuinely the best thing ever. And then on a whole other side of my life, on the business side, so much happened this year, which is crazy considering I feel like there were other years where I was more popular on the internet, but somehow so many things came to fruition this year. I modeled for Hollister twice, which Hollister is a household name all around the world, and to get to model for them, to be literally in the front of their stores on posters, is so wild to me. I used to beg to go shopping there in middle school and in high school, so I feel like younger me is very proud of that. I also just had a lot of, imposter syndrome with modeling previously, because I was like, I'm not a model. I don't claim to be a model. I'm not with an agency. I know that the modeling opportunities that I did get was because of my social media presence. And because of that, I almost just got so negative to myself. I was like, you're not a model, blah, blah, blah. And that really shrunk my confidence down. But I was like, you know what? Regardless of whether I am a model, like a signed model or not, I'm modeling. I'm doing the damn thing. And I feel like I really conquered my fears with that. And I gained so much confidence in myself. And I just got really confident in who I am, what my body looks like. I don't have a traditional model body. And for a long time, I think that is kind of what made me feel less than. I don't know, it made me happy to feel like I'm representing other kinds of bodies for people, you know. I think it's good to see diversity in body shapes and body sizes, so that felt really good. And also getting comfortable in front of the camera and like feeling myself, it was just a really good feeling and moment for me, and to get hired for that twice this year just felt really good. I launched a swimsuit collab this year with a friend, Hannah, and one of my favorite bikini companies, Kulani Kinis. That was the coolest experience. We got to go to Australia, which has become one of my favorite places on earth. That was super cool. And kind of going back to what I was saying, I didn't realize how far I had come with my body confidence journey. It's something I obviously still struggle with, but not nearly to the extent that I did. And doing that bikini shoot was such a testament to how far I've come, because in the past, when I would shoot in swimsuits, I just felt a little uncomfortable. And again, when I would be modeling with other people, they were smaller than me. And so in the past, that would kind of get to my head. But when we were there, all the other models on set were wearing a size small. I was the only person who was a size large. And I think in the past that would have felt so defining for me. But now I'm just like, one, who cares? It literally doesn't matter. Two, what does it matter what size I wear in something? You are not the size of your clothes. What a silly thing to... It just felt so silly. Also, just feeling confident in my own skin to literally strut around in a bikini for 4 days while being photographed and filmed in all sorts of angles. It felt very liberating to do that. And also, what a dream come true to have like my own swimsuits. Oh, that was crazy. And it was crazy in real life being able to see people wear the suits that I helped co-design. Crazy. And so I feel like I just really got out of my comfort zone this year. I said yes to things. I was open to things. And I don't know how, but there was just so many amazing opportunities this year on a business level. And I am so grateful for that. So grateful for you watching my videos, because I literally would not have any of these opportunities without this platform, without you watching me. So thank you for being a part in making my dreams come true. That sounds so cheesy. It's fine. I mean it. I do. I'm very excited for what this next year has in store. Typically, when it comes to making goals, this clip is so long. If you're still watching this video, sorry, tangent, comment down below the orange emoji so I know who stayed. I'm still going to talk some more, but I'm just curious who's actually watching this. And if you are amazing. You're a real one. I love you, because I don't know if I would. So angle change, literally not that different. As I was saying, when it comes to setting goals, I like to be very realistic with my goals, and I like to keep it concise. I think once you start making more than 10 goals, it just gets all jumbled in your head. It's really hard to focus in on them and really remember them. I think 3 to 5 goals is just such a sweet spot, because you can really be intentional about them. And also, I feel like that just gives you a higher success rate of completing your goals, since you're able to focus in more and really have a few that you really care about. And I don't know, I get overwhelmed, and you don't want to be overwhelmed when you're making goals. So keep it concise. And if you're not into goals, that's okay, because I don't know, I have a few overarching themes and like goals of what I want the next year to look like, things I want to achieve or be intentional about. I do make a lot of intentions for a new year, what I plan to do. But I will say, I think my favorite thing is having a word of the year. That just keeps it so simple. You have one word that you focus on and really embody throughout the year. So my 2023 word of the year was be. And to me, that meant being in the moment, being present, saying yes to things, just being. I think I used to live so much in my head. I really wanted to have a year of being intentional about being where my feet are. And I really feel like I did that. And having that word was very inspiring for me, just because it's something, it was easy to think about. It was easy to remember. I think that was the first year I had a word of the year. So I definitely want to do one for 2024. I haven't picked one yet. If you have a word of the year, let me know what your word of the year is down below. I just loved B. All right, I've been talking far too long. So this is where I cut myself off. Happy New Year. I hope your first week of January treats you well. 2024 is going to be a very big year. Stay tuned. That's so irritating. Sorry.